Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colonies yet again for the next chapter, Chapter 5 of Where Are We? That's right, we are heading in, we have limited tech. Does seem to be another long one, and by long I mean it is very, you know, thin, but it also does say long as one of the tags. So let's get going, see how it is. I loaded up just to see. There really isn't that much to see, but I mean, I have a plan of where to start. Oh, and we also have Commander Marcus Markson. Now then, where? Ticky. I know, where are we? That's becoming a running gag lately. The database says it's Proxima Aureus, but obviously this isn't. Well, obviously this isn't Proxima Aureus. I became a doctor on that world. Proxima Aureus is an educational world. It's like the entire planet is a university of every type of study in the galaxy. I did a tour of duty for a year there. I got my engineering and programming qualifications there. Nice, we're Aureus buddies. Is there anything on this unknown world that I need to worry about? Ticky. Not much that I can see. Oh. Hang on. Looks like there's a new creeper building. It sort of looks like a giant bug nest. Bugs? I don't like bugs. Don't worry, Doc. I have an idea about that. Commander, we have a choice. I can unlock the missile defenses to guard against the spore launcher, or unlock the sniper defenses for the blob nest thingy. Which do you want? From the looks of the terrain, it's a bit of island hopping, so we can use cannons and mortars to protect against the spores, so I think the sniper will do nicely. We need to put the good doctor at ease now, don't we? Cheeky grins. More cheeky grins. Of course, Commander. We can't have the doctor worrying about bugs now, can we? Cheeky sods. Yeah, that's the doctor when she's angry. Don't get her angry. There we go. So here we are. Let's get going. Let's look at this again. Look at this. It's a very thin, long shaft of a world. I mean, look at that. It's great. Maybe it spells something. I don't know. But we shall see. What do we have here? We have contaminated land. You cannot build on contaminated land. We have emitters. They are all 50 every 0.5, I believe. We have a launcher in 1 minute. We have a blob 1 in 1 minute. So we have 1 minute timers. We have urns on every planet, which is kind of nice. We have greener up here. And we have just a dead planet. I'm going to use this for energy. There's no mines, so might as well. And we can go. Let's go starting here, of course. We're going to start right there like that. And let us see. Where can we get 121? Right like that. Perfect. That's what I want. Nice and symmetrical. We can do it just like that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. 121. Oh, but that won't connect. Unfortunate. I think that will do, though. Yeah. Oh, when it looks good, it feels good. So let's just place it all down. Now, one thing to note is, I am going to turn these two off for the start, and let's get going. Because I want to slowly expand our power network, and that's why these two are off. This will slowly expand down here, it'll slowly expand down here. We don't have the energy for all these towers as of yet anyway, and obviously we're going to need the energy because we need a cannon, we need a sniper. I mean, I guess we don't need a sniper. I mean, a sniper's not going to do, or a blob's not going to do that much damage right now, but at the same time, don't really want to worry about it. So let us see what we can do. And right now, how much time do we have left? 27 seconds. I think we still might be good. I want some more energy. I'm so greedy. I'm greedy for energy. That's right. I'm going to toss this there because it's in line. And again, you want it to look pretty, right? Oh, unfortunately, it can't look pretty anymore because of that. Wah. That hurts. Right like that. But that's fine. I'm not going to make it that wonky. That square looks pretty nice to me. Unpause, and now we can start working on our weapons, of course. We want a sniper on the side. I think right there will do. We want one cannon for now. And yeah, we have a good amount of energy. Our deficit should be going down very shortly because of all the energy we're generating from our towers, which is fantastic. It even is already. We can even toss down our factory. Fantastic. And we can get working on a refinery or two. Energy is perfectly stable, which is fantastic. We have our cannon down. It's going to fly over to where the spore is landing. Hopefully it beats it. And where's the blob? The blob went over there. Okay. Blob, you did it. You did it, Blob. We have Terps. Fantastic. Energy-wise, we're looking grand. We are looking grand. So what else do we need, right? Pylons, right? Pylons. We can pylon to that over there. So let's pylon up. Let's make sure we pylon all the way across. Get to our factory, of course. And we'll pylon there. I think that will be good. I probably just destroyed a pylon. I didn't. Fantastic. We are using way more than we need to be using, but again, right now, it really doesn't matter because we're in no danger, right? Zero danger whatsoever. I really could put all my refineries right here. Probably a better place to put them, right? Just right like that. You know, good to be smart. It's nice. I don't do it that often, but I'll take it when I can get it. Ooh, pylon system online, fantastic. And with this pylon system online, we can just plan for it, right? We can just go boop. We can now connect over here. Apparently, oh yeah, I should have done it from the bottom, shouldn't I? That makes more sense. Just like that. Of course, I did it haphazardly. I apologize for that. I did it haphazardly again, but that's okay. I'm not apologizing for this one because we need to bring it down anyway. Green art should be coming in now. Perfect. That's where we want it. Beautiful. And beautiful. Beautiful. And a square at the end. Just what we want to see. And yeah, I mean, again, look at our energy. Our energy generation is quite solid. Boom. So we are going to toss down 4 of these for now. We will toss down more. And more importantly, we need a platform. Now, we're not going to get all the way to the edge. I mean, I guess we could, right? If we toss it right there, I guess it can go to the edge. Do we care if it goes to the edge? Yeah, why not? Let's get that on the fly. We have the green arc coming in. Fantastic. We have the sniper-tude. Now, why am I putting down all of these cannons? Well, I don't want my things to die, to be frank. Boom, right there. My thing is about to die. I was planning on defending this with my next set of energy. Main base, more important than off base. So I don't feel bad about losing some things in this off base. Right now, the main base is more important. I'll fly something over. I'll lose a tower. I might lose 3 or 4. But it's not a big deal, right? At the same time, this might just spread out and start to die. Yeah, look at that. I've never seen the creep just go into a perfect square like that. That was actually pretty beautiful. So our goal is, in essence, just make sure everything has a defense, right? If it exists, defend it. It's just that simple. We'll leave these as static defenses forever. And yeah, probably should be building them faster. But that's okay. Oh, that made it wonky. Oh, I hate it. And I can't change it. Is that terrible of me? I apologize. This should be good in terms of our... Oh, the sniper wasn't on the edge! So the blob came. Oh, I thought the sniper was protecting everything. It didn't protect the platform, of course. That's a bad way to start. See, I was going to build a sniper on that platform, but I was like, let me get more static defenses up. It'll be fine. They know. They know where you're looking, and they know where you're not. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's fine. It allows us to finish our static defenses. That's great. It's going to allow us to build some mortars, which is fine. Yeah. Oh, that was so disappointing. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. You know, it's one of those things. So, we'll toss down another refinery. Again, we definitely don't care about energy anymore. We have defenses everywhere, which is nice. But, That kind of killed my spirit a little bit. I'm going to toss down a sprayer on each island. This will come in handy when we get some blue light, which is right there, right? I mean, if we can put down a little layer of sprayer, feel pretty good about that. And I am going to build 1, 2, 3, and a sniper for me. That's right, the sniper's going to stay there forever. The mortars will move on. But we have energy, use energy, so I'm building them here to fly over here. Probably built them just a little too late. That's okay. Our usage is quite high, so I'm not going to fret too much about that. I'll build that there. Set it to earn want. We do have an earn. Fantastic. I think I just saw that the cannon can't really shoot up because there looks like there's a little lip there. Did not think of that. So yeah, the cannon can shoot the edge, I guess, but can't really shoot too much else. So let's actually just shimmy it on up, you know, get up there. Let's toss this there, get another mortar here. There we go. There we go. Very, very happy for that. And yeah, can't really complain there. Mortars going down. We're going to want more cannons, of course. Again, this area I'm not super worried about. Definitely putting down, again, too much. Should not have put down quite so much. But we have a huge store, so we should actually be able to build pretty much everything, especially with our generation. So, yeah, I think we're okay. We will get another terp. By get another terp, I mean, come on, terp, get on over here. This should be completely fine. I want to move super cannon, but I'm not going to move super cannon until that spore lands. You know what? I lied. I'm going to move regular cannon over. These mortars should be fine, right? They'll shoot it. Yeah, okay, good. I am always a little worried with mortars and spores and things like that because, you know, the mortar takes time. It has to spool up or fly and everything. And those platforms, they can die real fast. And look at this, mortars just don't like to shoot under them. And that one almost died. Literally, we almost had a mortar death just from like the easiest bit of the creep. But mortars are gonna, you know, come on to the back, doing fine, and there we go. We can even make a second super cannon. We are about to lose a unit, which is fine. Are we losing our one connector? No, it is not our one connector. Fantastic. Let's get our sniper online. Fantastic. I think I turned off this. I meant to say earn one. Thank you very much. There we go. There we go. Moving along. Feeling all good. You know, between having super units. Oh, I did not think the super units would have been in range of that double click. So that was my fault. Did not think the super units would have been in range there. That was indeed not necessarily a misclick because I did mean to click that, but a misapproximation of double clicking. So it's okay. We're still fine. I'm not worried. We are collecting our blue light. We are going to pylon across this aisle. So make sure we do that. Get a new sniper down because this sniper should protect like this entire side, but apparently I've misjudged that before because I thought that one sniper would have protected everything, and then I put down that, and it did not work. So yeah, let's just keep it going. As you can see, one interesting thing to note: creep is just gone from this island, right? I mean, it's not gone per se, but it's not really problematic, if you will, right? It's just diminishing. It's not rebuilding, and that's because of this little this emit mode right there. This is not the highest amount of creeper allowed, but it is a decent bit, right? But right now, all we're doing is we're shimmying the creep around. So everything we're destroying from here is just being replanted in every other one of these aisles, right? So there isn't... It's not like we're winning against the creep, per se. We're just not necessarily losing. Now, this is the land that we cannot build on. So let's decontaminate. And you know what? I'm going to do a little prep. Let's just decontaminate the world, right? Obviously, we're going to want to. So anywhere that has it, let's just get rid of it. Everything done. Don't have to go into this mode ever again for this map. Feeling pretty good about that too. Get our juice flowing, and as you can see, look at this. There's just basically no creep. There's a teensy tiny bit, but it's basically no creep at this point. So what do we need? We will need static defenses. Let's make sure they're up. Okay. Good. It's shooting into non-static defenses. I mean, I guess those can be static defenses. They can stay now. They've served their purpose. They have done very well. We'll toss you up there. We'll spread you out down a little bit. Don't want to make super cannons static, though. Do not want to do that. Can we overload as well? Always check. We can indeed overload. Fantastic, and with this in mind, we need our pylon system to the wall, don't we? Let's get moving, and now we're going to do some fun. I think. I hope. Step 1, get a sniper on the corner. I think that is what we need. Yeah, get a sniper in the middle, too. That sniper should handle it, but again, I'm not taking any more chances. With this in mind, we have platforms, and we have so much lovely green R. I am going to start super platforming, right? Might as well. If we can race the platform and win, fantastic. If we lose, fantastic. It means the platform is just going to keep going without us. Let's just plan out just a huge swath of platforms. Get going. It's where we're going to need to go. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And yeah. I think that should be plenty for now. We will obviously have to defend them and all sorts of fun things, but that's a story for another time. For right now, they just have to get built, and we're gonna do another thing, and that's move our base all the way over here. Why? Because why not? We don't need packets back here. You know, there's nothing we need to come back here for. Speaking of that, did this totem need AC? Yes, it did. That totem needed AC, so that's where all of our AC went, which is fantastic. So that means we can now turn this always on, and hopefully this will start to get just purely anti-creepified, right? Look at this, the packets are coming from so much closer. It's so much better. We do want a cannon here, we want a sprayer here, and you know what? We have you and you. I did say you are my fantastic earned core, but you know what? We're trading. I am going to toss down the urns for 2 mortars. I'm going to move the mortars over there. They're going to move to the front island as soon as they can. These 4 are going to move to the front island. So you know what? If they're moving to the front island, let's just fly them into the creep. That's right. Fly them into the creep. It's the best. It's literally the best solution at that point. Bye-bye, emitter. And you know what? You can keep your little corrupted ground there. That's for you. These 4, we're flying into the creep, and guess what? Now they get to land right there. And we have armed mortars dishing out damage already. I mean, can we say no? I mean, we can. But I'm not. I love it. There we go. We will grab 4, and look at this. We are just demolishing this landscape. I probably could have just built them over here with the amount of mortaring that we're doing, but that's fine. We are taking our 4 in. We are going to leave static defenses. That's why I built new ones, because I don't want to leave anything for Spore. I mean, I've done that in many maps in the past. Not proud of it. It's happened. We are going to move 1 terp over of the terp core. Because, you know, clearly it is needed. I am going to have a redundant pylon, just in case one of them gets blown up. And look at this, see? I mean, we are working our way around fairly quickly, so that is actually kind of cool. That we can even use this as another assault point while we get going. And we even, unfortunately for these, earn none. And the cannons get them again. That's right. Here come the cannons. One is going over here. And it's going to clear out this entire thing. And then we're going to have another one. That's right. Urns beget urns. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We'll move that up. We'll snap down a new sniper. Snap? Slap? One of those. But again, we are in a super good place, right? I mean, you can't argue with it whatsoever. We are in such a good place. I'm going to go a little super crazy right now and just move this early. Why not? Don't need it. We can place down our towers, gain some more energy as we need, and boom. Look at you. You just went into the front. You made the decision on your own. I'm very proud. Very, very proud. Looks like we're on a pretty good pace to tie with these, so I'm very happy for that. Feeling really, really good. Toss down a couple more of these. Let's get all of our lovely cannons moving on up, especially the super ones. This will give us red on. Don't really need it for anything other than totems. So, you know, I mean, we literally can't use it for anything but totems. So, red on, not really a useful tech for us. That's okay. We will snag our core of terps, move them up, and then, last but not least, move these over. Might as well just build on these. Again, we have energy, so use it. No reason to not. The energy will protect, or the mortars will protect them, and maybe, just maybe, if we want that and release, does that have the range needed? I don't know. It'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. Over. Grab another tower right there. It does have the range. Look at that. See, we are already firing, so that's nice. Oh, wow, it's actually firing over there. Don't really want him to fire over there. That's actually not good for business, oddly enough. So I'm not going to say stop it, because it's not like we can kind of control that, but don't really want that. Let's check out how our little slathering is going over here. It really isn't that deep, is it? Figured it. I was hoping it would have, like, finished one aisle by now, but it didn't, and that's okay. What I think... Oh, I know what I should do for the future. I'm going to put 3 on, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and that way it will use up all of our AC much faster, but what it will do is... it will sort of even out faster too. So, because AC, just like creep, I do believe will evaporate, but at the same time, if the wall is good enough, right? If the wall is good enough, then, or high enough, like if it doesn't have like just an edge there, if it goes up to the wall, then it shouldn't evaporate. So that's what I kind of want to do, is say, okay, turn all of these always on. Fill them up from all directions. Even if it's just a little bit at a time, a little bit here, a little bit there, they'll all sort of collide and it'll be much more even. This one, I don't really care about anymore. So, I'm just going to turn you off. Sniping, we're doing great. We do... see, this super mortar, I'm not super mortaring anymore. Because they shoot over the edge, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Which is fine. But we do want some snipers. We'll toss one there. We'll toss one here. I don't think these snipers are needed, but again, we have the juice, so why not? And we can land, and we can even toss down some more mortars over here. Should be able to shoot quite a few things, so I'll toss down 3, let's say. Our usage is pretty high, but again, it doesn't really matter because... I mean, look at our store. Our store is doing good. We will be fine. We'll toss those down. We'll finish that off. And, yeah, I mean, we're holding. That is what's important. Bop. And we now have 4. Count them, 4 super units. feeling pretty good about that. These are doing amazing because even if they're not hitting much, right? Even if they're not hitting much, they are hitting what we want them to hit, right? So that is fantastic. And there we go. Look at this. We are even doing a little bit more. And see, our towers are actually passing. Oh, 1 second. Is that a nullifier? It's a nullifier destroyed because it did overload happily. Thank you. Just a little bit of static defense. Cheap static defense, of course. And there we go. That should be good. And we can, yet again, island hop our base. Beautiful. Beautiful. Technically speaking, to be as maximally efficient as possible, we should stop destroying creep over here and sort of just move around. And then just snipe this and then leave the isle. Because the more creep that stays on this island is actually better for us, believe it or not. Because it just means more creep can't be put on these other islands. Now, I want this blue-white just for my little test purposes back here of flooding, but... Really? Oh my. There we go. There we go. So while I am doing this because I want the blue-white, realistically speaking, I should have left as much creep on this island as humanly possible. Oh, jeez. The green are just really surpassing all of my expectations, really. I also really need some snipers down here. I'm going to start putting the platforms off to the side as I move down. Strictly if they can, because blobs, you know, all it takes is a blob to go through it. So if it cannot be in a blob path, I'd rather it not be in a blob path. But of course, we have the blue-white. It is connected. We're feeling good about that. We have more energy. We can even land over here. Super unit, get on over there. Super unit 2, get on over there. Yeah, that's right. And these two can move on. Our mortars are now doing great, and we can start to basically start making super mortars, right? Because now there's no shooting over the edge. There is literally no edge, so I don't really care too much about that. But mortar core does, not mortar core, terp core does need to get there, but over here, this one can stay where it is. And yeah, we can get our nully on. Feeling good about that. So, you know what? All of these earn none. And we're gonna do this as our mortar core right now. Get on this side, I think. Send all the urns their way. Oh no. Oh no! I'm a fool. I'm a fool! I did not expect the spore to land over on this side. It's okay. We did it. We're still connected. We got all the power. This emitter is only producing because we are destroying creep elsewhere. Oh wow, look at them. They can really go to it. I'm even gonna move them over here. Why not? Let's toss two of those over there. Grab a third even, and we will grab a normal mortar for there. Fantastic. And oh, that mortar was able to shoot, wasn't it? Fantastic. The nullification has indeed happened. We can land over here, just where we want to be. Toss the tower in the corner, and we can fill up our energy down here. How are we doing for blue-white? I don't know. That is one thing that I do need to find out. But the blue-white is now coming via the pylon, which of course is always what you want to see. Look at that. Another island completely covered. Let's move all four here. Let's spread them out, as I have kind of said. 1, 2, and 3. We'll even do a fourth. And let's see, which one is the one that is off? This unit is off. You are now on. And you should be always on. Perfect. 2 in the center. You know what? We'll even spread them out a little bit more. We'll kind of go like that. Just a little bit more. That way, they all spread out. It's a beautiful time. We're having fun. We got another urn. What is this? Oh my, oh my. Yeah. Look at the mortar core. Oh, you cannot argue with the efficiency of these units. We're going to undo them. We are going to not redo, but just do these. And we're going to protect with, and we're going to nullify. We're already up to nullification on the next island. These are doing great. I definitely want a sniper there, though. I think that is the most important thing that I really do need. And more platforms, of course. I guess, can you actually go through it now? No, that'd be crazy talk to, like, bounce through. Is that connected? No. No, it's just slightly too far. I apologize for that. There we go. Boom. And again, we are going through the side, because that is the safest way away from the dangerous blobs, of course. I'll put one here. I don't think it's going to last. The blob is probably going to just eat that as it walks. Safety first, and backups second. So back up. Well, let's just keep back up. So many backups. Did I not overload you? I did not overload you. I am a fool. But again, we have another island under our control. Again, another island that I should have, and I didn't, but I should have just left creep here. Doesn't really matter that much to me. Again, kind of having just fun and relaxing, so I'm not super worried about it. I think we will be fine in the long run. Definitely going to want, I guess, a second sniper there. And then let's go for mortars, of course. Mortars can shoot up, so that's what you want. Very, very much so. We do have the super guns moving in, which will get powered, and they'll be able to hold off, take another area, get some more stuff. This super gun needs some help, and we will want the towers. More towers, more good, more problems, because, again, spores means we need static defenses. So let's static up our defenses. You're going to guard like that. You'll guard this little set right there, and over here, and over here, and over here, and there, and there. Plenty too many, but that's okay, because, as you can see, we have taken this start of the aisle, which means this goes over, this goes over. These two snipers move up there for protection. We only need to protect from the one blob, so the snipers can just move freely of their own volition. And yep, there we go. We are in a green state. Terp core moving up entirely. Gotta grab a new super friendo even. And two super mortars are just gonna move up. I think they're gonna stay. I think they're gonna join the core. You know, super mortars and super cannons. They can be friends. You know, they're bitter rivals. You know, they're rivals, but that doesn't mean they're enemies, right? It means they respect each other. They just, you know, want to keep one-upping each other. It's natural, I think. I hope. If not, I mean, there's a major problem in my army. There we go. Moving up with those, so we can the terps, so we can get this contaminated ground down. You can see how much higher these are, and that's, you know, it's not a problem. You can see this one that I placed, I was like, hey, they're totally going to destroy that. They totally destroyed that. I mean, that is what just happened there. Let's just move up the rest of our super weapons. We're going to do a 4 super mortar run, which is awesome. So let's grab 2 more super mortars. You and you. Unfortunately, you've given up your urns for the greater good. These two are getting them with this, and we are going to have a 4-fer. That's right, a 4-fer. 4 super mortars going into action, and yeah, where are the platforms, of course? Now this platform, again, probably going to die, but if this platform lives, I think we'll be in a pretty good state. toss these down, spread them out, just like so. Feeling pretty good. Again, it's just a little covering, a dusting, just to support whatever we can. This area, the one super unit will be able to contain. We, of course, will nullify. That is part of our gig. I was waiting for the decontamination, which is why I didn't nullify at that point. Don't think I forgot about it. I tend to forget about things, but not that much. Set it to overload. Let these go to down. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty okay. These can move up so they can get that once it is covered, or uncovered for that matter. But look at the mortar core. I mean, they're just decimating this. 21 seconds. Okay, slightly problematic. Slightly. I don't want this being destroyed. I really, really don't. But I have a feeling it's going to happen. Which is okay. We'll move our sniper core up. There's a sniper here, so I'm not super worried about moving those two. Unfortunately, I think that blob will escape beforehand, but it's going that way, so beautiful. Oh, the best blob I've ever seen in my life. We're even taking this land, no problem right now. We can toss down one of these, move this up, and then, yeah, we're done with another isle. I've been a fool for not moving this. This is actually going to go all the way up. All the way. Hopefully I don't lose power. This is the one problem. I wanted to do it island by island, so then we move over here, and then we move over here, and so on and so forth. By doing this big move, there is a chance that when we're flying over this, we might get disconnected. So I might do a little sneaky play where we fly over and connect over here, make sure we're connected like that, and then we fly over. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Let's get our cannons over here. And you know what? Let's keep some super mortars. It looks like we are going to want them anyway, right? This is getting pretty deep. So let's not move them all, because moving them all would be silly. Whoa. This might get a little bad. That's okay. Yeah, this is problematic. I was a fool. I moved way too many, but we're okay. We are indeed okay. Where are our mortars? More mortars, more mortars, more mortars. You keep coming back, because that's what we want. You two get urns, because that's what we want. And yeah, I'm okay with this. I am quite okay with this. Doing a little ship dance here, you know, keeping it close, but not letting it land. And I think this might be where we're in a pretty good state. Now, sounded like a spore landed. Looks like we're kind of okay with it, though. So, feeling good about that. Let's just move our little refresher core up. Nullification did happen. Fantastic. Energy is looking amazing, so let's get static defenses up. Boom, 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 boom. Static defenses! I even have an extra urn. I thought that was out and used. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, I want an urn. Yeah. I even want these two to move up. And the Terp core moving on up as well. Fantastic. Feeling the best. We'll toss this over there. We'll toss this up over yonder. And we're basically done with the blob. So feeling pretty okay about that. We have, what, 2 islands remaining. And I am a fool because we are not increasing our platform devastation, right? Oh. Okay, that blob did not get stopped by that. There we go. So let us just platform the world, right? All the way down. I wish you could click and drag these, but clicking dragging does not work with platforms, just so you are aware. If you click and drag, it literally places them like that. That's not what I want to do. I am going to go kind of nuts over here, though, because this is the last island. This is going to be really, really big. Slightly problematic, and yeah, I don't like that thought. But the thought that I do like is a nullifier right here. I really like that thought. So let's get that on the go. Let's get some more energy. And let's move up with our friends. Moving on up, moving across. This is slightly problematic, but might be good, because this is almost built. So if we can push just far enough, I think we're going to be pretty okay. We can even move up some of our super mortars as, you know, far-ranged backup. Yeah, look at that. It did get built in time, which means we do have the power for our friends on the front line. Oh, I feel like I actually supported them for once. It happened. Oh my gosh. I'm a good commander after all. There we go. I will admit, this map is, you know, it's not honestly that long, but I feel like I'm getting a little loopy, and I don't know why. Not averse to it, but it is an interesting feeling. Maybe because it is like, it's a similar thing where it's like every jump is essentially the same thing, but it also gets technically harder. It's a very interesting thought. We're going to toss a pylon in the corner in case that can get built before that. Probably won't, but you never know. We'll toss our base over here because we can. Our Terp core is all completed. Is it? There we go. All completed. Super Terp core moving in. And I guess static defenses. Especially because we don't really care about the power. Static defenses, always a good thing. Probably can move my sprayers. Another island under the goo. Realistically, I should just use these aggressively. I don't want to. Because there's so little creep. Like, this is after a while, right? They're not pumping out a lot. We don't have very much AC. And actually, I am a fool, because I really should leave a cannon on every single one of these platforms. That could have been disastrous if I wasn't. Look at me. That is silly talk right there. We will... Yeah, let's not worry about that. Again, the nullifier almost done. I didn't even realize that, yeah, we have like no defenses up here, but it doesn't matter because there's no real problems. How many urns do we have? We have 4 plus 3, so let us unhold these. Let us grab 3 more mortars. That's 4. That's okay. But I want these 4 mortars to start. Go right there. Because it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Right? They might be able to fire from there, which is fantastic. We'll get 3 more. Keep the fire rate going. And see how it is. Oh my, I didn't even think. I could put just a row of platforms on this side even. Just to shoot over with mortars. But these 4, they're just doing great. So I don't have any problem with that. Let us grab these, toss on some urns. This is almost done over here, so let us fly them over. Again, we're not going to land in the go. We're going to land on the platform, but we're flying over because we can. We have that capability. Let's toss down some static defenses because, again, we can. And these 4 can now just land over there safely. Look at that. And this is where the danger zone happens. Why are you not going over there? Yeah, that's weird. Jeez, look at this. We actually have to watch the green come from there all the way around. I might build just a second platform. I mean, I think we have enough greener that we can. I mean, look at that. We actually have a stockpile of 57 crystals, so I'm not super worried about the greener right now. I am super worried, however, of just landing here. Again, all of the creep is just starting to culminate in these areas. Now, luckily, super mortars are doing some pretty fantastic work here. I hope we're able to continue. 8 seems pretty good. again. Oops. Look at that. Our sprayers are doing much better now that we have gathered 3 blue-white crystals, which is great. I'm a big fan of that. Let's hope these 4 can hold. And I'm gonna... Okay, these super mortars, these 3. Goodbye. Hello. And we'll say hello. Get rid of you. And we'll get rid of... There we go. 4 super cannons to coincide with all of our lovely super mortars. So we have 3 super mortars, 4 super cannons, and yeah, look at that. They are definitely chunking the land like we would hope. It's a beautiful thing. Definitely a lot of effort though, right? It is not as simple as, you know, you would want it. But that's understandable. Again, we are in the end times. Realistically, probably should start focusing on, I don't even know, do we want just super mortars? I don't know. But let's see how much greener we have. It looks like, again, I do think we have enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss down like an extra platform or 2 right here. Let it build 3 at once before it gets to the 4. Collect all these up. Use what it's got. We're going to need it eventually, right? The one thing that's nice is even though it is a tall amount of creep, right? It is going tall. It's not really that much in the grand scheme of things because this can only produce 50 every 0.5. It's not like it can produce that much. We just have to drain that much at a certain point in time. Thankfully, again, with moving our base, we're preventing real ammo issues. I mean, imagine if our base was over here. Every time a gun fired, the base would be like, oh crap, I have to send a packet. And it would go, whee! So we would have some serious ammo issues if we weren't moving our base. I think. You know, I don't want to find out, that's for sure. Terps, you're on the move. That's right, Terps are on the go. 1 is staying back. Gonna be our fun Terp. And the rest can move up. We have the land, we have everything we need. It's just a matter of landing right now and not dying. Look at how tall this is, though. It's a beautiful thing. Where's that landing? Where is it? Oh, it's landing all the way over there. Alright, good on you, good on you. Blue-White, you're doing great. Moving on to the next style. Boom, look at that. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You know, just a slathering. You know, we just cover a tiny bit here. You know, we're spreading it around little by little. Everything is getting covered, and it's for safety. So, nullifier, going down, going to overload. Ooh, you did not go to overload. Oh my. I wonder. Oh, look at that. There we go. Super mortars, get to work already. Start the drainage. That is 3 super mortars. We have 4 super cannons. Silly me, silly me. There we go. 1, 2. All the super mortars. We need 1 more. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's move our cannons into place to protect. Yeah, I guess because I moved them all up there, none of the super mortars are now assisting down here. Not the end of the world. Because our super cannons are moving online. There we go. This island is now ours. Everything is hunky-dory. And, yep, we now have the capability to not only super mortar, but regular mortar the hell out of this place. That's right. We just want to utterly devastate this with as much mortar fire as possible. I mean, look at how deep it is. It's gonna take a little bit. We no longer need super cannons over here. Do we? Yeah, let's move them closer. I want these real close, right? Just let them shoot wherever they want. Whereas these can only shoot the edge. We can shoot the deepest parts of the depths over there. I mean, look at this. We are going to be building all of this over here as well. Our ammo is actually problematic to a degree. Granted, we are overloading 2 things. That is my fault, but they are almost fully charged. That will help. Oh, one is almost fully charged, I should say. Look at that, see? The ghosting is happening. Oh, just a little covering is all you need. Boom. That will help our energy gen, which is fantastic, and we can start with the mortaring over here. I don't want to overbuild right now. That is one thing. I'm fairly okay with it overall. Just don't want to do it. One thing I do want is 8 mortars here. So, although I don't even really need the ones in the back, I just want them because I can. Just like I want this one, and this one, this one, and even that one, because it can go for the corner. This is sort of my happy place, right? We can get our terps up. We can get our cannons up. Oh, and we can get the final zone. Mortars. Oh, that's right. There we go. There we go. This is what we want to see. All of the mortars, yes. And, more importantly, what I'm going to say is no urns for anybody. Over here, no urns for anybody. It is this grouping right here. All of you want urns. Let's get going. And there we go. These are going to have our urns. I think the mortars, you know, they can. We have so many. I just want to drain everything, right? Oh, nope. Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right in the center. Got to see it. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. And look at that! Our ghosting, our covering of white goo is on every island. We actually made it to every island. I apparently lost this a long time ago, at some point. But look at this. The mortars just completely decimated all of the creep whatsoever. Just destroyed it. So yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. Terps, get into this corner. You'll be able to cover more from there. But look at this. I mean, the mortars, they're doing great. We're even slathering over this island. And I have to say, base, you've made it to your final destination. Overload, fantastic. We'll spin her around, toss down one last nullification unit, and we're going to toss that over there because I wanted to kill that. Even though it probably won't because it's a mortar, and it's going to be like, well, it's deeper over there. But yeah, again, feeling okay. And let's overload. We'll even toss down a couple of cannons over here because just safety first, you know, always go with what's safe. Don't want any problems, you know, no harm, no foul. Just as a precaution for the nullifier. But I think there isn't anything that can happen at this point that will cause us to lose. So we're even getting the covering on the final island. There is our objective. That is everything nullified, but we are going to charge up. We don't want to let them survive, of course. But I feel pretty good about this. This was a bit of a longer one. So thank you for sitting through it. This is another part of the story. Maybe you can crack the code, you know, slightly longer and up, shorter and up, shorter and down, you know, shorter and down, who knows. It is a reflection, so, you know, maybe if you can figure out one side, maybe the other side is the reverse. Maybe it's life and death, who knows. That better be charging. Oh, we're so close. I mean, I could definitely turn the speed right now, and I'm going to. There we go. 76, 77, 78. Is the speed actually going up? It's not for a second, I don't think, but it's faster. So, fantastic, fantastic. Oh no. that one tower is problematic. And here we go. The final nullification. No, it isn't. Oh, no. Where is there another enemy? What enemy did I not nullify? Holy moly. It was you! It was you all along! Oh my gosh. I'm a fool! I almost let one survive. Okay. Well, we have to wait for one more. And this is my fault because now we... that was my fault. I apologize. So, this has been Where Are We? Chapter 5. That's right, Where Are We? Chapter 5. It is done. It is in the books. We are blowing up the last one. There's no actual reason to. I just choose to. And yeah, I want to say thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, all of those good things. We will rift jump in a moment to see our time. Please subscribe, by the way. That's the last one. Subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. Comments do as well. I love to reply to everything. So please do as well. There we go. Boom! There is the final one. We have done it. Let's see how we do. I don't know. I think we did okay. But let's give it a go. It was, 48 minutes for destruction, 46 minutes for totems. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm feeling pretty good about the time. I mean, I definitely could see... I did some platforming that I messed up. I let some platforms get destroyed by blobs. I didn't rebuild them in time, so definitely could have picked up some speed there. But I feel pretty good. That was pretty solid. Very happy with that time. And yeah, 551 built, 22 lost. I want to see. 380's 5. Look at that. Definitely built substantially less than me. Probably, actually, that's probably one thing. If you are much more on it with the spores, you don't really need much defense on any island, and you can move them around. And if you do that, then you can save a lot of energy, not overbuild. I was building defenses when I was attacking, ammo and things. So definitely another way to come up with some more time as well. So, but thank you so much for joining me. Again, I just said it, but I'm saying it again because I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.